Now, there must be specific conditions that have taken place in the private sector that have now led a very established organization to now wander down that path of corruption. So if that mindset is still in a space where it enables that type of corrupt practice to take place, how would that mindset need to change in order to prevent that type of corruption going forward?
The mindset is, if the person in power is incorruptible, you will not be able to corrupt them. You shouldn't be able to enforce a corrupt transaction. But the reality of life is that these types of situations arise far more often than what we would probably like to admit. So, I think the commercial decision often is, well, we might not get this tender if we aren't corrupt. And we need this tender to employ or keep our 100 staff members, employed and keep their families going. So, if you look at what's happened in the last year, you've seen organizations that have been corrupt from the very top, where the corruption starts from the leadership, and those are probably our biggest culprits. So without mentioning names, we've seen how that culture of corruption has flowed through the entire organization, and how a cabal of corrupt characters within that organization exist.
And can literally destroy the company. We have seen that. But I mean, you talk about a mindset. There is, I think, a danger in this, mindset of greed to an extent of where I think we need to start looking carefully at the social contract that we have as a country. So by social contract, I mean we have clients, we have the broader population that, these companies that are committing some of these activities should be accountable to. So I think we need to maybe help. I think the biggest thing for me is to be able to take on, these corporate giants who are involved in this corruption and saying, listen, what is your social contract that you have with society? We can't have this greed continuing to be perpetuated and hurt, society. We live in society and not only off it. So I think we need to just revisit that talk around the way we engage with people we're actually supposed to be serving, not just living off.
And it should start with our leaders. Our leaders are the example. Everyone, I mean, if we see our leadership in politics, in the government, is corrupt, on a company level, on a lower level, why should I stick to the rules? I can be corrupt. Look at what my leader is doing, and nothing happens to the politicians or the people that we are looking at or looking up to. So it should actually start right from the top.